What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and another video. This video is all about custom accessories for your Fuji X-T30 or X-T30 and a lot of these accessories will be similar across a lot of different Fujifilm cameras. Some of the accessories you can buy for cameras can be more for the aesthetic than actual purpose, but most of the ones I'm going to tell you about in this video we have used for a little bit and feel like they definitely add to the camera. There is one or two that maybe not so much and maybe are more for the aesthetic and just the general look of the camera. I just find it quite cool that there are a lot of different accessories out there that you can use to customize your camera, add your own little touches to it, even if some of them might be more for aesthetic than actual purpose. But let's just run through it and I'll show you what we've done to our Fuji X-T30. So let's just start off with the item that I think probably has the biggest impact when you add it to your Fuji X-T30, and that is a grip, just like this one. You probably can't even see it. It's quite small, but it definitely has a huge impact when it comes to holding the camera. If you've had an X-T30 or some of the other smaller Fuji cameras, you'll know that the grip on them can be a little bit of a problem at times. It feels like there's almost nothing to hold on to, and this is definitely the case with the X-T30. We felt it straight away the minute we got the camera, and we knew the grip was one of the things that we were going to add at some point. We went with a JJC grip. There is a few different options and we researched them a little bit, looked at the reviews and stuff, and went with the JJC one just because we think that it fits the look of the camera the most. It's the one that looks the most like it might already have been on the camera, if that makes sense. Some of the other ones are a little bit more bulky looking and the pattern just doesn't flow the same. I think this one matches the camera almost perfectly and really makes a huge difference when you're taking photos with the camera just to hold on to, and especially when you're walking with your camera, especially if you just have a wrist strap on or something and you just have it by your side. Having that little bit of grip, just it feels so much more secure and comfortable in your hand. And yeah, definitely recommend an upgrade for your Fuji X-T30. Oh, I forgot to mention, it also does have the little 4-inch tread at the bottom, so you can still mount it to a tripod and you can still access the battery and the memory card quite easily when it's on the camera. Camera straps are another thing that I think are super important. If you're going to walk around for hours all day with your camera around your neck or on your wrist, you're going to want to make sure that it's comfortable. The strap that comes with the Fuji X-T30 certainly wasn't. It's quite hard and kind of rough, and we knew straight away that we wanted it for both the look and the comfort to get something else. We actually ended up going with a brown leather custom strap from Etsy, which has our name imprinted on it, which is a nice little touch. The same strap itself is available on Amazon. I will link that below. Super comfortable, it's thick and it's just soft around your neck, and you can walk around for hours and not feel like you want to take it off, which is always a good thing. The wrist strap that we've went for is this rope style strap, which we've seen on Amazon. It's quite thick, quite comfortable to just have around the wrist, and it also matches our other camera strap and our camera bag, which is just a nice touch. I've been using the wrist strap a lot lately over the neck strap, and I just feel like it's much nicer to walk around with the strap around the wrist. It feels more comfortable, especially now that we've added the grip to the X-T30. I feel comfortable walking around with it. It feels secure in the hand. The wrist strap obviously adds that extra little bit of safety in case it does slip out of your hand. I've just enjoyed having it at my wrist just without having to worry about straps around the neck or anything. And also when you're walking with your camera strap around your neck, it kind of bounces off your chest or swings on your shoulder if you have it there. And at least with the wrist strap, if I'm using a quick release plate on the camera bag, I can slot it on there quite easy and I don't need to worry about a strap sort of hanging around. It's just little things like that that I feel make a difference when you're out shooting. We also got these little clips off Amazon. They're little carabiner clips, just plain black. We wanted to have these on both the wrist strap and the neck strap so that we could switch back and forth quite easily, because the little split rings are quite hard and quite fiddly to try and take off and swap, and I would end up just keeping the neck strap on even though it was annoying me. So having these clips on both just makes the process a little bit quicker, and I think just adds a cool sort of custom touch to it. Just our own little thing, and we've used the little triangle clips from an old Sony camera because the carabiner clips won't fit in the little holes on the Fuji X-T30. Just sort of our own little quick release system for our camera straps. I did quite a bit of looking around, and before we went with those clips, I wanted to make sure they were going to be strong enough to hold the camera and there wouldn't be any chance of breaking. Those ones are quite thick that we have on, and they're metal, so the chances of anything happening there is quite slim. There was a few other options that I probably like the look of more, but they just don't look as strong, and I looked at a few reviews and people had said that they broke, so I didn't want to take the chance. So if you're going to do the same thing, make sure that the clips are strong enough to hold the weight of your camera without any risk of breaking. The soft shutter release button is definitely one of the items that falls into the aesthetic category. It definitely does feel a little bit nicer when you're using the camera. It's not going to help you get any better pictures or anything, but I guess it does feel a little bit nicer, and it just looks cool on the camera. You can get those soft release buttons in whatever color you want, really. We wanted to stick with the general look of the camera, so we just went with a set of black buttons. And just make sure if you are going to order those yourself that you make sure that they come with the little rubber O-rings, because that just makes sure when you screw them in that it doesn't loosen over time and just fall out. Those are the accessories that we currently have on the camera. There are a few other things that we have looked at, like a thumb grip, and we've looked at a few of those on Amazon. Just make sure that you check out the reviews if you do decide to go with a thumb grip, because we have seen some reviews that they block the AEL, I believe it's the AEL or the AFL button on the XT30 because they're not designed properly to fit it. So yeah, just make sure you research that, check out the reviews, and make sure that it is the proper fit for your camera. With the hand grip that we have on the camera, I don't feel like I need the thumb grip anymore. It feels comfortable in the hand, and the original problem with the Q button that we had at the start has now been fixed on the XT30, so I don't feel like the thumb grip is as necessary as it may have been before. Another item that I think we will get at some point is a lens hood. We currently have the 18 to 55mm lens, and we don't have a lens hood for it. We bought it secondhand and it didn't come with a lens hood, so I might end up getting possibly a square lens hood just because I like the look of them, and it also reduces the chance of getting any lens flare. But obviously the lens hood is not going to fit all lenses, so I'm not sure whether I'll get a lens hood for a current lens or wait till we change things up, but we'll wait and see. And that's pretty much it. I am really happy with the accessories that we've bought so far, especially the grip and the wrist strap. It has definitely changed the way I carry the camera around. Just makes everything a little bit more comfortable and secure, like I said. But yeah, if you have any questions about any of the accessories that I've mentioned in the video, just drop a comment below and I'll get back to you. Hopefully you found this one helpful. If you did, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and maybe consider subscribing if you want to see more. Just to let you guys know, the links to all the items that I've mentioned are in the description below. They are Amazon affiliate links, so if you do use them, we will get a little bit of commission from that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. So as we always say, take it easy, don't be a stranger.